Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, kinfolk. Salute to you this morning. Cadillac Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony, Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching this morning, man. Good morning, everybody, man. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. It's Thursday. Shit. Damn near at the weekend. You know what I mean? Can relax a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward for the weekend because, you know what I mean, the Blue Jays playing, you know what I mean? Baseball playoffs, you know what I mean? But that's a whole different story. Puffy got problems tomorrow. You know, listen, man, tomorrow is sentencing day. Now, this story means a lot to me because when I first started on the YouTubes, you know what I'm saying? Puffy was one of the first. When I started doing lives, it was Puffy was talking about in the beginning stages of our lives, right? And so I got familiar with the case now. We got familiar with the case. We had some great conversations now. The boy getting sentenced now. Now they say that the nigga might get 11 years. Yeah. I said, God damn it, Puffy. Now we rock and roll this morning. Let me know what you guys think. I got a poll. Says 100% right now. God damn it. 100%. The judge is going to throw the book at the nigga and make him an example. That's what y'all saying this morning? Oh, Lord. Puffy ain't got no hope. All right, man. Let's rock and roll, y'all. Top of the morning, kinfolk, top of the morning.
Is upon us in like less than an hour and a half. And October is a very different month. And I'm guessing a very different vibe. Because just a few hours ago, a federal judge decided that Diddy will not be getting a do-over on those prostitution charges, and he will not be able to have them tossed out either. The charges are technically called transportation for the purposes of prostitution, aka the Mann Act. And this Friday, Diddy's going to find out how much time he has to serve for being convicted of those charges. He could get...
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm confused as shit. How the fuck is he getting charged for prostitution? And then they're not getting charged for being prostitutes. I don't understand. I don't understand. Because if it's like you gonna arrest a pimp. If you arrest a pimp, you gotta arrest the, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, y'all gotta let me know in the comment section, man. Cause this confusing as fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know.
A little, and he could get a lot. His lawyers are pushing for nothing more than the 14 months, right? Which is almost like time served, because I think he's been in jail a little over 12 months. But the feds are saying, are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? They're asking for more than 11 years. And they cite, quote, decades of unchecked violence and, quote, psychological, emotional, and physical damage that Combs has inflicted. Both sides have put forth letters from people in Diddy's past who either want him to serve some hard time or want him freed. But only one of those people was Diddy's girlfriend for more than a decade. And it was her lawsuit that opened the floodgates of the charges and all the allegations. And who was seen on hotel surveillance video.
I'm sorry, man. Cassie did not do a good job of convincing me that she was not a willing participant in these affairs. You know what I'm saying? No. Listen, sometimes couples argue in a fucked up way. This is how it goes sometimes. If you in the hood, you see some fucked up arguments. You know what I'm saying? So, how a couple argues, I do not put myself into that. What I'm going to say is, the nigga was not, he was not on fucking this trial for fucking, what you call it, domestic violence. That wasn't the charge. So if the charge is, yo, nigga, I'm flying these women out to enjoy myself. What's the difference if I went to one of those places where I gotta pay to enjoy myself now? It's the same shit. So I don't get it. I know the word I want to say. Because of YouTube, I can't say the word.
Being smashed to shit by an out-of-control superstar. That would be Sean Combs in that chalk drawing there. Cassie Ventura was the star prosecution witness at Sean Combs' trial and wrote this to the judge, and I quote, "For 4 days in May, while 9 months pregnant with my son, I testified in front of a packed courtroom about the most traumatic and horrifying chapter in my life. I testified that from the age of 19, Sean Combs used violence, threats, substances, and control over my career to trap me in over a decade of abuse. He groomed me into performing repeated sex acts with hired male sex workers during multi-day freak-offs, which occurred nearly weekly.
Y'all give me a second. Hold on. Y'all got to give me a second. Hold on a second. My bad. Sorry, y'all. I had to take a quick call. Hold on.
I was forced into lingerie and heels and told exactly how to look and plied with drugs and alcohol so he could control me like a puppet. These events were degrading and disgusting, leaving me with infections, illnesses, and days of physical and emotional exhaustion before he demanded it all over again. Sex acts became my full-time job, used as the only way to stay in his graces, his good graces. Cassie Ventura says that she has spent the past 7 years rebuilding her life, engaging in, quote, dozens of types of therapy, but still says she has, quote, nightmares and flashbacks on a regular basis. She says that she moved her entire family out of New York for fear that Sean Combs may have some retribution in mind. She told the judge that she hopes he pays for what he did, whether the jury believed her or not. And here's where she writes.
The jury did not believe a goddamn thing. That's why you got the lesser of the charges. I mean, come on, man. If you saw what I saw, listen, bro, the moment I found out that Cassie tried to hustle the worker, and she was the one that was asking for certain things, I said, nah, nigga, I'm not doing it. No. This is not a simple situation. You know what I'm saying? You have some kind of guilty conscience, and you participated willingly in certain times. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't scared enough to cheat. And you was fucking every goddamn body. You was fucking the goddamn what nigga boy, the goddamn pool boy, the goddamn football player, the goddamn artist, and all type of niggas she was cheating on the nigga with. I mean, come on now. You know, Puffy insecure now. I mean, a little bit. I mean, I don't know.
That she says. It was only after actual video footage corroborated the exact words in my civil complaint that he issued an insincere apology on the internet. Thanks to the footage and my testimony, this is also something he will forever be associated with. For over a decade, Sean Combs made me feel powerless and unimportant, but my experience was real, horrific, and deserves to be considered. While the jury did not seem to understand or believe that I engaged in freak-offs because of the force and coercion the defendant used against me, I know that is the truth.
But there's you and Wack going back and forth.
Listen, man. Tomorrow is Judgment Day for Puffy, man. I feel bad for the player partner. I don't agree with his actions. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with him beating up Cassie, dragging her all over the place and all this and the third, man. Like I said, I don't get into people's arguments, right? I don't agree with it. But it's not about that. That's not the charge. You see what I'm saying? So if they're getting him on something like that, I feel like, come on, man. Like, the nigga done served his time, bro. But they probably gonna throw the goddamn book at a nigga to make the nigga an example. Same way they did Puffy. Same way they did with a homeboy, Bill Cosby. And Cosby's situation was fucked up. You know how old that nigga was and how long ago of the stuff we was talking about? And they still got Cosby. Oh man, they gonna get Diddy. they gonna get that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, Wack 100 sending final shots at Styles P. Now listen, bro. This is the one time I heard Wack come at a nigga. I said, holy shit. Nigga, Wack kind of funny. Wack told a story about Styles P. I said, goddamn, Styles.
I'm not going back and forth with anyone. No. Once you have a certain background, you should know to say to Shorty, this is not a gang member thing. This is not a hip-hop thing. This is not even a black person thing. This is a human fucking being thing. If I know this road is gonna lead me to being fucked up, if I know I've been down there, my homie been down there, my brother, my cousin, my other homie, here's the results of going down that road. And I do that. And I'm supposed to be a gangster. No, you's a bitch.
Mention Crip, blood, he know.
I see where Styles P is coming from. I ain't gonna lie, I see where he's coming from. But in this game, it's a part of the culture, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's a part of the culture. You get what I'm saying? Act is a motherfucking hip hop commentator. You know what I'm saying? He's a journalist. So we ain't get mad at CNN for finding out all kind of information and shit. We can't get mad at Wack for finding out the information. He's a CNN of the goddamn streets, nigga. He got to know the information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all don't get mad at TMZ.
Never mentioned none of that. So when they took off on him, see, why I got a problem with Styles P is when he said, all you niggas are no jumper that's sitting on the side of him, y'all in violation. I sit on the side of him every week. Who you talking to? Nigga, you ain't nobody. Nigga, you went to jail for stabbing somebody in the ass cheeks. Bust ass, nigga. You in the motherfucking club.
Wait, how you know everybody been there,
I got
man?
the paperwork.
I do remember that.
Got the paperwork.
No, that was in the source.
You
and all
want me
that
to
shit
see?
back-
Wack said he got the paperwork. I think he stabbed a nigga in the booty. Hey, man, I don't know how Wack got the paperwork. I don't know how he got that one.
They said, anytime I get into it with somebody,
Nah,
the people that don't like you,
they gonna send it in.
they send it to me.
For sure.
Right? So you in the club, you got a problem with a nigga. You walking up behind him. You got neck, head, back, ribs, bicep, ankle, calf. You hit a nigga in the butt cheek.
He trying to get away.
You hit a nigga in the glutes. Oh! And then the nigga left it. The nigga left the knife in the butt cheek. Nigga had his prints and everything.
Yo, y'all believe Wack with that shit, though? And so you stabbed the nigga in the butt cheek but left the knife there and took off running? I said, Wack, man, listen, I'm gonna need the receipt for that one. Hey yo, come on, man. Styles P, you gotta come check the boy, man. Cause he's talking some wild shit, dog.
On the shit. So my thing is, I fuck with him, the group, I fuck with Jada Kids, I fuck with the group, but like, nigga, don't never call me out on nothing.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making sexual.
Yo, this next story, holy shit. Nigga, hold on. Before I move on, Wack, my nigga. Y'all niggas know I love the West Coast, man. Wack, stop gonna come check Wack with that shit. Cause the nigga can't be calling you a bust ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? And basically saying you a square. You know what I mean? Those are fighting words. Goddamn, those are fighting words, nigga. You know what I mean? Yo, so what the fuck is this nigga name again? Man, fuck this nigga name. This nigga allegedly is oh my God. He say Stefon Diggs. I'm at that. Hold on. I got to know the nigga name. This is. I gotta know the nigga. Yeah, here we go. Nigga name is Chris Blake. Chris Blake. I don't know who the fuck the nigga is. Okay. He alleged that Stefon Diggs tried to assault him, and that Stefon Dibble Dabble's on the other side of town, and that he tried to talk to Drake to get his help. I don't know why.
Pass at me.
That's a damn shame.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Cause your ass is mine.
I don't want to go to Hollywood. I don't want to go to Hollywood. If this is what's going on in Hollywood, you can count me out. This guy, Chris Blake Griffith, is making some serious allegations. And he is alleging that New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs and revenge baby daddy of Cardi B drugged him, tried to essay him, then tried to unalive him because he knew his secret. This sounds like a ghetto Brokeback Mountain. What's going on in Hollywood, man? We got the video too because Chris went on Tasha K. He went on Unwind with Tasha K. and he told his story. Now, his story is crazy. We gotta break down the story because this is sick. But this isn't the first time that he's made these allegations. He tried to reach out to Drake because this was when Drake was in the beginning stages of his UMG lawsuit. And at the time, this was seen as Drake exposing the industry starting to get exposed. And Chris Griffin reached out to Drake thinking he was going to help him expose the industry. And if you read these...
Here's my thing, right? When I saw this, I said, Drake not stupid enough to fucking respond back to this nigga. Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Like if you message me on my Instagram, nigga, you be lucky if I respond back to you. You know what I'm saying? I got to know you, partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna read it. So imagine Drake, what the fuck? And then you gonna and then Drake responds back.
DMs, you can see how much his heart was crying out to Drake for help. But Drake was like, nah, homie, I'm telling on corporations right now. I'm not telling on people. Like, you want me to post a tape about you telling on people. Yeah, I know I subpoenaed people to go through their phones and their communication records, their birth certificates, social security numbers, but hey, I'm not helping you rat on other people, man. Drake like, man, what me and Universal got on, that's a little different. Like, this ain't no street shit. Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Not Adidas, not Reebok, Nike, the company he's been with since he started. And these are the DMs.
Why is Drake responding to this nigga? As far as I'm concerned, I don't know the nigga, but I'm gonna assume that he's a dibble dabbler. And if he's a dibble dabbler, why are you even talking to this nigga in the goddamn first place? Me and the dibble dabblers got nothing to talk about. Nigga, you stay over there, I stay over here. We don't really, you know what I'm saying? Until there's some kind of money involved, some kind of business somewhere. But even that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'm not responding to a dibble dabbler.
That fueled the rumors of LeBron cheating on his wife. So now that you caught up, let's get into the video and let Chris Griffin explain to you what he went through that night with Stefon Diggs.
We used to do dumb things like when we went to the strip club, we would take the jelly beans, swap the bag out. You put them in the Skittles. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me? No, I don't want to do that. Because we've done it before. But now it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, give me a piece. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not what would have occurred if I ate Hershey's. I'll tell you that.
What do you think it was?
I mean, from the side effects of what I felt, I would say maybe in the realm of like ecstasy infused.
So you were aroused.
Yo, y'all believe this nigga? Somebody let me know in the comment section. Y'all believe this nigga? I don't know, bro. Cause where he's about to go with this story, a nigga, goddamn it. I said, why Stefon Diggs ain't come out and shut this shit down for a defamation of character? That's what I would do. Listen to what the nigga got to say.
I was definitely sexually stimulated in ways that I had never been sexually stimulated before. My skin was sensitive to the touch. My eyes are blue. My pupils were so big, my eyes looked black. And I really couldn't explain why I felt that way. My sex drive was through the roof. I'm trying to really pinpoint what did I do? Shortly thereafter, we ended up in the car, 2-seater Porsche, just us. And I say that to say it's not a lot of space. He talking to me about all the girls that he got in the house. Now, mind you, I was just at the house earlier, so it is a boatload of girls at the house. It's spanning.
But he only left with you.
He left with me. But at the house, it might be 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Spanish girls that...
Y'all gonna tell me him and Cardi B is gonna work out? Nah, nigga. So I know a player when I see a player when I know a player now. All right? Okay. You know what I mean? There's no way nigga got 20 bitches in the goddamn house and then he gonna settle down with Cardi. No. Come on, nigga. But the story gets worse.
Barely even spoke English. I don't know if he's shipping them in, shipping them out. I don't know. I can't spell. I don't know. So he pulls his thing out and just starts doing his thing. And as he's doing his thing, I'm like, yo, bro, settle down. Like, what the fuck? You that horny? Like, you can't get yourself together till you get in the house?
What you mean, settle down?
And as he's touching on himself and feeling on himself and like talking through what he's about to do when he walk in the house and how pretty much basically saying how horny and sexually stimulated he is in like street lingo, pulls his man out, starts to play with himself And I'm telling him, yo, bro, keep your composure. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you put that up? Like, what are you doing? And he reach over to me like, man, come on. And he got his thing in his hand.
No, there's no laughing it off. There's no laughing. No. See, you've been in that situation before, partner. Because same nigga. The moment you try that, you're going to get snuffed. Pop in your face. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be, hey, what are you doing, doctor? I'm trying to laugh it off. Ain't no laughing off about that shit. Niggas know, I know. You've been in this situation before. I don't know if I believe him. I don't know if I believe him.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And he trying to like laugh, and I put that shit up. And he put it up. We get out the car. As we're walking, it's very uncomfortable to talk about. As we're walking toward the door, he put his arm around me and he said, man, come to my room. And he put his, put his tongue in my ear, like doing some weird shit. Walk into the house, spiral staircase leads directly to his bedroom.
And you still walked in the house. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? You gotta listen carefully when a sucker speak. So the nigga put his tongue in your ear and he walked in the house. A nigga, come on now. What are we talking about? I don't care how many girls is inside the house. The moment you did that, I'm leaving. Man, you'd have crashed the car with me, nigga. The car would have crashed, nigga. What are we talking about?
He goes up the staircase. I make a right. It's a very long hallway. I speed walk down this hallway. Damn near run down this hallway, but not like I'm running for my life. I'm trying to keep things low. I go to the bathroom. I'm trying to process my way out. How the fuck do I get out of here? Clearly, this is an overstepping boundary. I've never seen him in this light before, but I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, man, you just gonna have to go out here and fight your way out if you have to.
My name is Kenneth Mann.
That nigga wasn't fitting to fight shit. And that nigga was conquered that night. A little bitch ass nigga. Now I don't know if I believe him. No. I don't know if I believe him. Cause there's too much signs where yo nigga there's too much red flags in your story. Now, until Stefon Diggs said some shit, he's still the player of the year if you ask me, my nigga. I don't give a goddamn fuck. That nigga is the player of the year. All right, yo, McDonald's. Time to get serious now. I gotta get serious. Yeah. It's time in the morning where, every time in the morning we gotta get serious now. McDonald's, okay? They're calling for a boycott. Because the franchisees, the black franchisees, hey man, they ain't treating them right, man. So there's racism in the corporate world. This is what's going on. We're gonna take a deep dive. You know what I'm saying? And today, Fleetwood Stories, man. We're going to Houston now. Pimp C, yeah.
And I'm the lead plaintiff in a discrimination lawsuit titled Manning et al. Versus McDonald's. I started this crew washing dishes in 1976, right after my 16th birthday, and spent 41 years in the McDonald's system. And for 17 of those years, I was a McDonald's franchisee. I owned and operated a total of 20 restaurants. I invested everything I had, money, time, faith, and trust in the McDonald's system. But what I didn't know when I started is that the rules aren't the same for everyone. I was steered into underperforming locations in neighborhoods McDonald's had already written off.
Here we go. Former black McDonald's franchise.
Now, if this is true, first of all, McDonald's fell off years ago. I don't know that your overpriced food, your burgers ain't, at least over here in Canada. I don't know about America. The prices don't went up. I said, nigga, McDonald's ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? No, and the service ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? But if that's what y'all doing to the black franchisees, is why? Why would you want somebody give them a franchise only for them to fail? Like, why would you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get that.
Say McDonald's set up their business to fail. You just heard from Kenneth Manning. This summer, more than 40 black former McDonald's franchise operators joined the call for a national boycott that accuses McDonald's USA and McDonald's Corporation of forcing them out of business due to systemic racial discrimination. 48 plaintiffs claim that McDonald's ruined their pursuit of the American dream to build generational wealth for their families by steering black franchisees to less desirable, poorly performing locations in Black neighborhoods, requiring them to make basically personal investments in the restaurants through costly rebuilds and renovations, denying them opportunities for growth, including buying stores in predominantly white neighborhoods with higher sales and profits, while denying them financial assistance that the corporation provided to their white franchise owners.
48 plaintiffs, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of plaintiffs. You get what I'm saying? I mean, they're on to something with that. This ain't no nigga. They all came together and realized, no, there's a play going on here. You get what I'm saying? I hate to call it a race card because I feel like racism should not be a thing, right? I mean, everybody can say that, but I feel like we should always get along. It's color should not mean anything. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear about situations like this, I'm like, McDonald's, first of all, McDonald's got to do better than that shit. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's got to do better, and your food got to come better, and your prices is sky high for no reason. And then, you know what I mean? It's not the same experience. So this is what's going on? Yeah, boycott McDonald's for real. Yeah.
When it came time to sell their restaurants, the lawsuit claims McDonald's would not let them sell to their preferred Black buyers and made them sell at lower prices to white buyers that the corporation had handpicked. Among them is lead plaintiff Kenneth Manning, who started his 41-year McDonald's career as a dishwasher at 16 and then managed a restaurant before pursuing a career as an owner-operator, eventually owning 20 restaurants in Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina.
I found my dog dead in my driveway.
That was Harrison Park.
Bro, McDonald's done fucked up if that's the case, man. But most people would not stand by and boycott shit. Because I remember when I think it was the Gap or one of the places, man. They did their advertisement, and Negroes is like, nah, we gonna boycott. Niggas didn't boycott shit. You know what I mean? So if we gonna boycott, nigga, we gotta boycott. You know what I'm saying? The pole oh shit, somebody broke the pole. Wait a second. God damn it, whoa. I just realized, hold on. All right, somebody says no. Puffy gonna get way less time. I don't know who said that, but God bless your soul. God bless your soul. Because in my mind, I hope Puffy don't get no goddamn 11 years, man. 11 years? On top of what the nigga was just in jail. And what the hell you in jail for? I said, please, my nigga, don't get 11 years, man. You know what I mean? Cut the player some slack. All he was trying to do was live his life. You know what I mean? God damn it. Yo, Reese, the niggas on the run over some dogs. Yeah, the niggas' dogs killed the neighbor's dog. It was vicious. I don't mean to laugh, but it was vicious.
Who sat down exclusively with WSB-TV, the ABC News affiliate in Atlanta.
Not hearing him around it's just awful. And he was one of the sweetest dogs. He had so much character. And just to have him get murdered it's indescribable.
He told the news outlet it happened on September 18th. His 5-year-old King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, Henry, wanted to go outside, so he let him out. 5 minutes later, he went to bring Henry back inside, but found him dead in the driveway near the front door. The dog's then seen hovering around another neighbor's front door moments after the attack. In an incident report, Fulton County...
I'm sorry. I'm not a dog. I don't have... I love dogs. I don't have a dog. But he left the dog in... that small-ass dog unattended. I guess he assumed the dog was in a safe spot, I'm assuming. You know what I mean? But that was a vicious attack. You gotta keep Tyrese, man. You gotta keep your dogs, man.
Animal Services says that Henry suffered broken ribs, puncture wounds, and severe internal bleeding. He was also covered in slobber.
Come here.
It's no secret that Tyrese has publicly shared his love for his animals on social media, but investigators say they've been communicating with Gibson since April 20th, after a caller back then reported that there were 3 adult cane corsos and 9 cane corso puppies running around the neighborhood. 5 days later, Animal Control spoke with Gibson and told him that he would need to have a permit through the Department of Agriculture since he had more than 10 dogs. But fast forward to September 6th, it was this video that caught the attention of investigators. Gibson putting it out there that he needed to get rid of some of them.
These cane corsos, man, I gotta let 2 go, man, ASAP. Sold the other ones. I got 2 left, man. I'm dropping the price to $5,000. Cane corsos. Cane corsos. Y'all see how big the mom and the dad is.
According to the police incident report, quote, 4 days after the attack, officers talked on the phone with Gibson and tried to get him to surrender the 4 cane corsos to Animal Control, but he refused and said that he would figure out the situation in a few days. He also admitted that he believes his dogs killed him.
Bro, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, man. There's something going on in one of my nonprofit organizations. So something going on with the email. I'm texting somebody at the same time. I apologize. But yo, them dogs is fucking ferocious ass niggas. Them niggas, you see them niggas, ain't no small ass niggas, bro. I say, yo, Tyrese, how you gonna do that to the neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Come on, partner. Like, I don't even think he give a fuck. Yo, the poll keeps popping, man. But I'm telling you, I hope Puffy don't get the book. I hope Puffy don't get the book.
And knew it had been an ongoing issue over the past few months with his dogs getting out. After being told he needed to hand over the dogs or a search warrant would be obtained, Gibson told an officer that he understood, "I had to do what I have to do," end quote.
Look how big my babies got. Look at that there. Look at my baby.
September 22nd, Animal Control executing a search warrant of his mansion where a house manager told officers that Gibson wasn't home and the dogs in question weren't there either. Officers then telling the media he was in Dubai and referred to this video he posted just on Saturday with the caption, quote, "My well-needed mental health recovery begins now. I'll be gone till November. Peace."
Going to continue to come after him. Supposedly he's in Dubai. He's posted on his Instagram as of Saturday that he's on a mental health break in Dubai and he won't be back till November.
And now a warrant issued for Gibson's arrest on animal cruelty charges. We at the Shade Room, we wrote Gibson asking for a comment about this. He referred us to a video he recently...
Y'all think Tyrese really give a fuck? That nigga took the dogs and hided the dogs somewhere, probably at auntie's house or some shit. That nigga don't give a fuck. Niggas in Dubai with all kind of hair of women and shit. He don't give a fuck. Whatever he gonna tell them, he don't give a fuck.
posted with a clip of commentary from The Breakfast Club. In that clip, a statement from Gibson, quote, "My heart is broken for the dog and I am praying for their healing for the death of their beloved pet who never deserved this. I remain committed to facing this matter with honesty, responsibility, and compassion. Since the day I learned of the tragedy, I've been actively trying to reach out to the family to express sorrow and condolences. Nothing can undo their loss, but I am truly heartbroken. Until this incident, the dogs had never harmed a child, a person, or another dog. This is a tragic event that is shocking and traumatizing."
Well, his mom believes he was murdered.
Okay. All right. If you're watching right now, you're 100% a real one. Fleetwood Stories, listen, man. Because Texas is the #1 state, you know what I'm saying, demographically on the channel. So shout out to everybody in Texas, you know what I'm talking about. My favorite artist is Pimp C, you know what I'm talking about. I Stay True, you know what I'm talking about. I Stay True. We got ourselves a Pimp C documentary, man. They say Pimp C was unalive, right? But the conspiracy theory is he was taken out. And, you know what I'm saying, his wife done married the goddamn nigga who killed him. Let's get down to the smoke.
And she basically breaks down the reasons why she believes that.
Why would you think he had something to do with the murder of Pimp C?
It's too many things that's just not coincidences.
My guy Pimp C,
right,
who's like my little brother and who I saw probably 48 hours before he passed. I'm like, so right off the rip, I'm like, what happened? What happened? Like, what happened? And all I get back is, well, he was in his room by himself and they found him. I'm like, was the door, did it have that thing on it? Like, was it the lock? Like, Like, tell me something. Like, you know what I mean? And the most I could get was I never got if the door was locked or not. I had to break it down. Because if the door wasn't locked, that means somebody left out.
So, what is this thing that I'm hearing about Shannara supposed to have married this dude Larry?
Chad Butler, aka Pimp C, was found dead December the 4th of 2007 in a Los Angeles hotel after headlining a few spot tour dates in California with Too Shorts. The Mondrian Hotel in West Hollywood, located on the Sunset Strip, is where Pimp's body will be found after failing to check out at his scheduled checkout time. At the time of Pimp's death, the media will report that he had a history of sleep apnea, a condition that causes the sufferer to stop breathing for short periods during sleep.
The Houston rap duo Underground Kings was at the peak of its career, on the charts and on the way to a Grammy nomination, when tragedy struck in December.
That's when Chad Butler, known as Pimp C, died in a Los Angeles hotel room. The turnout at his funeral in Port Arthur showed just how much he was loved and admired in this area. Just this week, the LA County Coroner's Office ruled the rapper's death accidental and attributed it to a combination of a sleep disorder called apnea, and prescription-strength cough syrup. And our guest this morning is Bernard Freeman, known as Bun B. He is one of those who was closest to
Man, I didn't like Bun's approach on this because I'm not going to lie. Bun wanted to lean into the fact that it was the lean. It wasn't the lean. They set him up. Yeah, they set him up. Wait for when Bobo and them niggas start talking in the conversation. You can find out. They set him up. You know what I'm saying? And his wife, you know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga. Let me tell you something, man. She left motherfucking L.A. to fly to Houston to move the car that man, there's a whole bunch of shit. But yo, all I'm gonna say is this, bro. The woman is definitely guilty of something, okay? Because she made Pimp double park the car at the airport in a Bentley. They took off to LA. Now, don't you think one of his partners could have moved the goddamn car? Nah, nigga, because she knew the play was gonna happen. She left Pimp by himself to go move the goddamn car. That's her alibi as to why she wasn't there. Bullshit. You knew what was gonna happen, so you removed yourself.
MC.
Good morning, and thanks for being here. Now, you were one of Chad's best partners, grew up with him, but you're going to be doing a concert tonight.
Oh, yes, shit.
I am.
Now, this concert is following the release of the information which says that sleep apnea and syrup, and we know that syrup on the streets usually has codeine.
Absolutely.
When you heard that, what went through your mind?
Well, it was sad, but it's a definitely real thing, you know, living in Houston, Texas. Being a person that affiliates with the common man on the street, we all know that in Houston, Texas, we have a problem now with the cough syrup epidemic. And while it wasn't solely the cause of his death,
if I'm going UGK, I'm picking Pimp over Bun every time, man. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm picking Pimp every fucking time. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
we have to be very real about the consequences to some of these things. Pimp C did have a prescription for it, but you have to be very careful when you get prescriptions for certain things, because sometimes you can tend to go a little too far with some of these things. They have very strong addictive qualities, pills and syrups and whatnot. So to anyone out there, you know, that thinking about sipping syrup or currently abusing syrup, it may want to take a very good look at yourself, a long look at yourself in that cup.
But in this case, we were told that the bottle did not have a prescription label on it.
Right. Well, I wasn't in Los Angeles, so I'm not sure exactly about the bottle itself. But in Houston, on the streets, there is an epidemic with the people sipping the cough syrup, and it's something that's going to have to.
Hold on, before Bun continue, the poll getting heated though. See, say there's some folks in here that's riding with the boy. You know what I'm saying? And saying, yo, Puffy, he gonna get less time. You see, I'm just saying, bro, for the charges that Puffy got. We not allowed to be players no more, man. I mean, you know what I mean? You not allowed to fly somebody out knowing goddamn I'm about to get me some. And now they call that the Bane Act.
The
addressed.
music as well.
Yes, yes, there
there's
is
also
songs.
Big Mo and then DJ Screw. Apparently, that there might have been a connection as well with Syrup there. Is it changing the music?
I can only speak for myself personally. You know what I'm saying? We had been toning down the content of certain things in the music lately. My new album, of course, probably won't have any references to cough syrup in it, but it's a little bit more than the music. I think it's going to start affecting the personal lives of a lot of artists and people in the Houston rap scene.
It was this in tandem with sipping which allegedly suppressed Pimp's breathing long enough to bring on his death. These are the actual events that would take place before, during, and after the death of Pimp C. Contrary to media headlines, toxicology reports would find that Pimp had not consumed enough drink to die from sipping. In fact, it was Mama West who was very vocal about Pimp's cause of death. Outraged and depressed both at the same time, Mama West tell anyone that would listen that her son had been poisoned.
Drink.
They was looking for drink.
And they found small traces of that. Not enough. They did say it wasn't enough to kill. Now, y'all do know they said it wasn't enough to kill him.
Yeah.
And he had a prescription.
Now this gentleman, this is Bobo. I don't know if y'all know. I don't remember what track it was. And Pimp said, "Man, my man Bobo just lost his baby in his house fire." You know what I'm saying? So that's Bobo. The other gentleman that he was talking to, that's Pimp's cousin. You see what I'm saying? And the wife told, because the cousin was supposed to be there that weekend. The wife told the cousin that basically it's to stay back. You know what I'm saying? To stay back. I don't know. My monitor is glitching for some reason. Y'all hold on a second. I don't know what the hell going on. Yeah, I knew it. Y'all give me a second. I just clipped out. Hold on. This is my monitor chipping out. I don't know what the hell it's doing. Y'all give me a second. I don't know what the hell this thing did. Goddamn. Hold on a second, y'all. Appreciate y'all patience this morning, man. Hold on. I don't know what the hell the thing did. All right. Go. And we back. I don't know what the hell happened, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. So, back to what I was saying, right? The wife told the cousin that, no, the wife told Pimp that the cousin said he had to work or some shit, he wasn't coming. And then the wife told the cousin some other shit. So basically, the cousin wasn't there. You understand? The cousin didn't make the trip. All right, let's go.
Prescription for that. And they tried to blame it on sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And them both is what took him out, is what the coroner's report said.
Mama died saying my baby was poisoned with cyanide. Her wish was to raise up enough money to have the body exhumed.
Yes.
To do her own independent one.
Let's rewind. Chad Butler, a.k.a. Pimp C, married his wife, Shanara, in 2003 while he was serving time after falling behind on his community service obligations imposed after he pleaded no contest to an aggravated assault charge, which stemmed from an incident in which he brandished a 9 during an argument with a woman in Sharpstown Mall. 23 or 24 years old at the time that they were married, Shanara had known Pimp ever since they were kids. Per Shanara, she and Pimp didn't start dating until she was 20 years old.
I remember when Chad proposed to me. It was before I had my daughter Christian. And for me, I was 23, 24.
After almost 4 years in prison, Pimp C became a free man just before noon on December the 30th of 2005. Pimp was released a month after he was granted parole. Pimp had served about half of an 8-year sentence on the aggravated assault charge. Since his incarceration in January of 2002, Free Pimp C had been a rallying call for rappers and UGK fans, not only in Texas, but across the country. Numerous rap stars appeared in music videos, concerts, and award shows rocking Free Pimp C t-shirts. In July of 2006, Pimp put out his second solo album, Pimpalation, and the first UGK project after Pimp's release, 2007's double disc Underground Kings, spawning the hit single International Players Anthem, featuring Outkast. Pimp, who had been welcomed home with open arms upon his release from prison, seemed as if he and Bun were on their way to the top. When Pimp was released from prison, there was no doubt that he was on a mission. His mentality was different, the way he carried himself was different, and his agenda within the music had changed. Time in prison seemed to have opened Pimp's eyes to a different perspective about the music industry, and similar to Tupac when he first got released,
Pimp came out was trying to unify the South. He was just trying to unify the South. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, he was trying. Man, listen. What was the record? It was him. I think it was Knocking Those Down. Man, man. But he was talking about putting Chameleon and them niggas got to get back together. You know what I'm saying? He was talking some real shit for the players in the South, man. You know what I'm talking about? So when Pimp came out of jail, he was on some more revolutionary type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was exposing niggas. He was exposing a lot of niggas.
Pimp stirred up a lot of controversy with his Ozone interview calling out music executives fake rappers, and he would even diss the entire city of Atlanta. More importantly, Pimp talked about unifying Texas and squashing the rap beat within the music scene of H-Town. Unbeknownst to anyone in Pimp's circle, something sinister was brewing. In walks Larry Adams, aka Four Finger Larry, a D-boy from Jackson, Mississippi, who was running with Pimp. Some of the people closest to Pimp had no idea who Larry was. For example, Pimp's artist, 17 the Hog, would go on record stating that he knew Larry as LA, and that's all that he knew of him.
Who was a guy named Buddy?
Man, named Larry.
Okay.
We called him LA. And I didn't know him. You feel me? When I got there, I didn't know him, but Pimp would always tell me like, what LA say.
Going on to say that LA will pop up at shows and venues. In an unfortunate turn of events, Chad Butler, aka Pimp C, was found dead in his hotel room Tuesday morning, December the 4th of 2007. After answering a 911 call, the LA County Fire Department discovered Pimp dead in his 6th floor room in the Mondrian Hotel. Conflicting stories of what actually happened would take the music industry by storm. After nearly 16 years since Pimp's passing, Pimp's cousin Edgar would take to the Super Tight podcast to dispel the rumors and shed light on what actually had taken place the night Pimp was murdered.
Tell me about Buddy.
Buddy the nigga who killed my cousin.
Got that from a reliable source.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
So the story I heard, it was multiple people inside the hotel room. Female, I think maybe be a male and another male probably. So
Super Tight exclusive.
So C went to the restroom and Buddy said, look, y'all don't say nothing. I'm gonna play a joke on Pimp. And he poured something into his drink. And when he came back from the restroom, he started drinking it and almost immediately started throwing up blood. And what made me believe that, I packed C bags after he passed.
From that same hotel room?
Same hotel. I pulled back the cover of the bed and there was blood in the bed. So that's what made me believe that story to be true.
And like you and I said that you had heard the same thing, that he was going around bragging.
Yep.
That he had done this.
Yep.
What?
Yes. In the streets of Jackson.
And then your wife ends up with the nigga. Come on with it, bro. Then your woman ends up with the nigga. I said, come on, man. Yo, I love the Pimp, dog. You know, I love the Pimp, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. Smoking out. Smoking up. Keeping lean up in my cup. On my car got leather and wood. In my hood, we call it bug. Come on, man.
And I heard it from someone who at one point really didn't know I was even affiliated with Pimp, but we were associated through a former organization I was with.
Yes.
And we just got to talking. He said, hey man, what's up with Buddy? And I was like, I've heard this and heard that. It's like, man, well, what you heard is true because I'm from Jackson.
Bro, and the wife left Pimp because she was there, and then her excuse was, I left to go move the Bentley, which was your idea to leave the Bentley. Sound like a setup to me. Sound like a setup, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This, however, wouldn't be the only shocking revelation that will rock the internet. Shannara Butler, Pimp's wife, would take to the Donnie Houston podcast for an interview. It was during that interview that Shannara would display suspect body language after being asked certain questions about Pimp. The nail in the coffin would be Shannara revealing the fact that she too was in Pimp's room at the time of his murder. Shockingly, Shannara would say that she left Pimp's hotel room to move the car or some shit like that. I don't know about y'all, but this shit seems pretty fishy to me.
This my thing is that it annoys the fuck out of me that they say Chad died of drink, because that's not how he died. And it's not true. That's the other part, because I ask people, can you kill yourself twice? No, I'm just asking, can you kill? Not to my knowledge, so you can't die from sleep apnea and die from, like, come on. Yeah. Then I was just there, so it's not like, yeah.
Oh, wait, you was in California?
Yeah, like, I left, long story short, shit again. I left to move the car.
What's really wild is that not long after Pimp's death, the streets were saying that Shannara was allegedly having an affair with Larry and would ultimately end up marrying him.
Is it true that Pimp C's wife married a man named Buddy? Same Buddy? There it is.
I don't know how true.
There it is. And that's the Fleetwood Stories, man. Shout out to Pimp. Shout out to Houston. She done listen, bro. You talking about you went to go move the car? So you left LA to go move a car in Houston when we could have called one of the other partners to move the car? Come on, the lady don't know how to lie. And then you married, buddy. Come on, man. I said, hey. And allegedly, she was taking some of the money. The kids wasn't getting the money. When the replay comes out for this, y'all, look out for it, because I'm going to add some extra stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Pimp and Bun wasn't cool like that. I'm going to add that in there, because Pimp and Bun wasn't cool like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got to add the fact that, yo, there's more shit that needs to add. Because, yo, when she's talking about moving the car and shit, I'm going to put that whole interview in there. She was saying some more suspect shit. The bitch just looked out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So this is for the trill ones. You know what I'm saying? For the UGK lovers, you know what I'm talking about? I remember the first time I heard Pimp, and I really I was in Atlanta, and I really got time to hear Pimp. And I heard what was the record? It was I think Diamonds Up Against the Wood. You know what I'm saying? I was like, holy shit. Yo, this nigga, Pimp had me. I'm like, goddamn, this nigga could rap. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in Houston, shout out to everybody in Texas, man. Shout out to everybody all over Texas, San Antonio, wherever you at, man. Austin, wherever y'all at, man. Salute to you, because y'all the #1 located, you know what I'm saying, channel, you know what I mean, location on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show nothing but love, and I appreciate y'all every time. Tomorrow, we back at it, but tomorrow, you know, it's Friday. Cadillac Crime Files, I got a real serious situation going on tomorrow, man. Y'all gonna want to tune in, because last week was crazy as fuck. If y'all tuned in last week, and y'all remember the conversation we had last week? Oh, man. I got another one coming this tomorrow, man. I got another one, man. So I appreciate y'all all the time, every time, to the sunshine. And as always, play on, player. Play on.